Hey all, it is Elizabeth off grid, and I am going to attempt, we'll see how it works out, sleeping at a Walmart for the first time. I have never slept at a Walmart. The Walmart's by where I live. You are not allowed to sleep there, and for like a huge amount of California, you are not allowed to sleep there. I'm not in California anymore. I'm in Nevada, and I looked up, and on iOverlander, there's a Walmart that someone last year slept at, and the people at the Walmart said it was fine. So we're going to test that out. So I am about an hour away from there. I got something to eat with the bathroom. I will go in the bathroom at that Walmart before I go to bed. And I might buy something there if I feel awkward. something that I'm going to need anyway. And iOverlander once said where to park, so I will follow those directions. And the Walmart is in Fallon, Nevada. So we're going to find out how that is. I am actually on a big road trip that's going to be over a month, and this is the first night of the road trip. So we're going to see how it goes. So I am driving down Highway 50, which is called the loneliest road in America. It is not loneliest road in America. What happened was that someone wrote this article decades ago, I think it was, in some magazine. And for that person, they thought this was a very deserted road. Okay, it's like not deserted at all. There's tons of cars on it. It's actually fairly stressful to drive. Weirdly, it's actually, I feel like it's more stressful than driving on like 80, because 80, if you want to get off, you get off at an exit, and there's exit ramps and on ramps and bridges. Here, no ramps. And you have to like go across all the lanes of traffic, and people are going at 65 miles an hour, and there's no brakes. Like, no, I'm not really a big fan of this highway. And I love very deserted, empty roads. 6, if you ever want an empty road in Nevada, take 6 across. And I have taken that across. I absolutely loved it. There was, very deserted. One of the big things, if you're driving very empty roads in Nevada, there are places where you can drive for an hour, hour and a half longer. There's 0 gas stations, no services. So you have to always make sure you have a full tank of gas whenever there's a gas station you fill up, there's no joke when you're in a place like this. But here, like, I needed to go to the bathroom. I went to McDonald's. It was a brand new McDonald's, all super like computery, one of the new ones. So yeah, like, I'm not that big of a fan of this road that I'm on. So I'm driving to the Walmart on this. I'm going to go still to the Walmart that I'm planning to go to. At that point, I may end up driving north and going back to 80, just because this isn't really that fun of a highway. What I like is when it's one lane on each side. The road that I was driving to before I got to 50 was these windy roads up and over the mountains around Lake Tahoe, and then up and over the mountains going through some historic towns to get to here. But yeah, this is not a big fan. Now, I love the topography here. All this desert, rolling hills of desert and cliffs and like all this stuff. I absolutely love it. Desert is my favorite. But yeah, not this road. Okay, I am in the Walmart parking lot. It's only 6:20 p.m. and it's actually very busy here. I see kind of where some of the people are, like there's at least one RV, and then there's some random vehicles over there that are parked kind of on far away from the main part of the Walmart, over by the street. So I'm thinking that's probably what they're meaning for where to park. So we got about an hour until sunset. I'm parked kind of in the middle, like not by where the sleeping is and not by the main part of Walmart. I'm gonna just chill here for right now. I actually may like get my computer booted up and do some work, check my email, do that kind of stuff, and just answer YouTube comments, all those kinds of things. Once it gets to be about 8:30, 9 o'clock, then I'll go in to Walmart, go to the bathroom, maybe buy something if I feel weird about it, or I might just do that if it's busy enough, no one will care. Then I'll come back to my car and I'll find an actual place to park. Since there's a number of people already parked over there, like I don't want to be right next to somebody. We'll see what I think is going to be the best thing, and also kind of look around to different places. There's some nice trees too, so it creates, some places are really bright and some places are shady. I actually have no problem sleeping somewhere bright. I usually sleep under a light. I just cover up my windows. It's fine. So yeah, I don't actually usually go to bed until I'm gonna go to sleep. So I would stay over here anyway, and then go over wherever I'm going to go when I'm like ready to go to bed. Walmart is open until 11 p.m. So no problem being here until then. I mean, in the main part of it, because there'll be some people here, and then they open up at 6. I guess no Walmarts are 24/7. I guess they all are 6 to 11. So this goes well. I'm actually thinking about spending tomorrow night at a different Walmart in Idaho that apparently a lot of people also use. Also, the Planet Fitness. There's a Planet Fitness in this place in Idaho and Idaho Falls, and it's 24-hour Planet Fitness. There's a lot of Planet Fitnesses in smaller areas that on the weekends are not 24 hours. Sometimes they don't open until 6 or even 7, and then sometimes they close at like early in the evening, which I don't really care about that, but I would like to be up and at 'em much earlier. My tentative plan is then if I did that, it would be a, all day drive, a 9-hour drive, which is fine. I actually ended up driving almost that just because I did so much driving and around like Tahoe and stuff. I had a lot of time, which is totally fine. I'm not having troubles or anything like that. And then that puts me in Idaho Falls the day after tomorrow, so I could have a work day. I can go to Planet Fitness, shower, feel, presentable, and then go to coffee shops or whatever it is, or sit in my car and work that day. Because I really need to have a solid work day before I unplug for multiple days. I'm actually going to open up my email and check it. I actually, since I have multiple businesses, I have a whole bunch of different emails in different places to handle and manage. But yeah, I'm going to deal with all that, some of that stuff right now, because I'm really just sitting in the Walmart parking lot waiting for sunset and then waiting for bedtime. That is one thing. It's the same about my life. Being on the road is sometimes I'm just sitting in a random parking lot waiting for time to pass. So I'm still waiting for a little bit more time to pass. I'm just reading a book before I go into Walmart and go to the bathroom. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to drive over to close to the Walmart and then get out of the bathroom and get back in my car. And then that way, when I go over to wherever I park, I'm very disconnected from who I am in the car. You know what I mean? So someone doesn't see me get in the car as much. Seems like there's a couple different places in this lot where people are parking. There's some RVs parked over on that side, and there's people over there. So I think I'm going to park over here because that actually creeped me out over there for some reason. I don't know why. Just don't have a good vibe about it. I'm going to try to park somewhere that is where it'd be easy for me to get out if I need to. So I think the hardest part is not that I'm parking in a Walmart. It's that this is not an area that I know. I've never been here before, so I don't have a vibe about it from like having lived by here. So that's actually in a way the weirdest thing about it. Now once I park, it will only be 8:30 or 9 o'clock or something. I'm gonna put up the window shades and like be in for the night. I won't go to sleep for a while, watch YouTube and read a book or whatever I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be closed up for the night. Oh, a funny nice thing, and I say funny nice sarcastically, is there was a mosquito biting me. I'm in the middle of the freaking desert. How is there a mosquito? Whatever. Maybe I brought it with me. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a mosquito because I actually didn't see it. I just felt it bite me and I killed it. It was something mosquito-ish. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep reading my book. And a little bit, I'll go in there and use the restroom. I also just saw that the Starbucks in town opens at 5 a.m. So if I wake up really, really early or something and go over to Starbucks and go to the bathroom, and I would say I'd get something to drink if I did that. But that's another option if I wake up way before Walmart opens at 6. Okay, I went to the restroom. Now I'm going to go over and find a place to park, put up my window coverings. Hopefully everything will go well. Here's my view. You can see there's also a camper over there. So I think this is a good section. I'm very close to a light and nobody can be on multiple sides of me because there's like a thing over there. So someone could park here if they were being weird, but on the other sides, no one can be over there. I'm at the end. So, and I'm kind of faced out to leave if I need to leave. Now, someone could theoretically come behind me and I can't go forward, but the thing is, that could be true of almost any spot. So, I don't know. No matter what spot you get, it's always a problem. I'm just let up by my Kindle. And I'm just going to read for a while before I go to bed. So I got a good hour and a half before I would actually start getting ready for bed normally. And I want to kind of do my normal schedule. I've already taken my allergy medicine. I haven't taken my medicine because I'll take that right before bed. But yeah, so I'm just here chilling out. There's a lot of highway noise, but I mean, it's no different than it would be on a normal night for me. So it's just different sounding noise because it's truck noise instead of obnoxious car noise, hot roddy kind of car noise, but you know, not really that much different. So the Walmart is open until 11 p.m. I will probably be asleep before then. So let's hope it all goes well and I wake up naturally a little before 6. And then if it works out, what I'm hoping is that I'll wake up naturally a little before 6. I'll put away all my stuff, get ready, take down my things, and then go into Walmart and go to the bathroom and then go. I looked around in there and I might, get something for breakfast. I might actually get a sandwich, which sounds weird. But I mean, I don't know. I don't eat breakfast food for breakfast right now anyway. I'm eating protein bars. So why not just get a sandwich or something? Because I have mayonnaise and mustard. So I don't have to worry about that or even ask anybody for that. So yeah, I could just get a chicken sandwich or something nice in the sense of different food. Or I might just get hard-boiled eggs and hummus and crackers. Or I might get nothing. We shall see how I feel in the morning. I'm also going to wake up too early and I need to go to Starbucks or I need to just start driving and find somewhere to go to the bathroom along the way. Good morning. So I did not sleep very well, but it had nothing to do with being at Walmart. It was quiet last night, especially once it got past, 11 or 12. Totally quiet. It's totally quiet here right now, but I just couldn't sleep very well. I mean, I woke up a gazillion times. It's very uncomfortable in my body. My legs were really bothering me, but I have no idea why, because there's nothing wrong here. So yeah, it went well overall. I think actually my problem was like mental stuff. It was that my mind was very, very busy because I'm in the beginning of a trip and I'm on a trip for a month and I was like going over everything that I brought with me and what did I forget with me, you know what I mean? But I slept enough, I think. I don't feel bad today or anything like that. I'm sure I'll be tired. And hopefully tonight I will sleep better. So this went well enough that I am planning to do Walmart again tomorrow night in a different city. And that's a city that has a Planet Fitness, so I'll be able to get up and go take a shower. I actually miss that, like right now. It feels weird to wake up in my car, not be camping, and then not go to take a shower. And I'm just like, I don't know, I feel weird. So it's not time that Walmart's opened yet. It's 5:34. Like about half an hour before Walmart opens. So I have some things I want to do to organize inside the car. And I think it's fine to have light because who's gonna like throw me out now? You know what I mean? Like, doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really matter if someone can see that I'm in my car. As it was at the end of me being parked here. I'm not gonna be asleep, I'll be awake. That's the main thing that I'm concerned about is when I'm sleeping, I'm more vulnerable because I'm literally sleeping, right? Versus when I'm awake, I can hear things. Yeah, I want to do a little bit of organization in here. Obviously, I'll put my glasses on so I can actually see because I can't see right now. And I think sleeping at Walmart is helpful when you're in cities you don't know, and the Walmart's okay with it because you don't have to go find a safe street. And I'm not saying all Walmart parking lots are going to be safe or have no problems, but there's other people sleeping here, but we're all fairly spread out, which I kind of liked. The people in RVs and vans, and then probably cars too, trucks and stuff. When I actually get up and out of the car, I will show you a little bit of where I'm at so you can see the difference between me and the other people who are likely sleeping in their cars. And this is the one time I'm going to do the wet wipe baths. So these are just, where's the label? Fragrance-free baby wipes. And I like to use these when I'm in a situation like this where I'm not taking a shower. And I'm also not going to heat up hot water and do a washcloth bath. This is my, lowest level of cleaning. So I'm at least giving myself a once over before I get dressed. Okay, I have given myself a once over, changed clothes, put on lotion, give my face a once over with wipe and lotion, and brush my teeth. And now I feel much more normal, which is good. Definitely tomorrow morning, I definitely plan to take a shower at Planet Fitness and wash my hair and all that kind of stuff. But I'm okay for right now. I feel good enough. So I think, let's see, what time is it? Almost 6 o'clock. I'm going to do some organization in the car. And then once it gets to be 6, I'm going to first get out of the car and put some things in the trunk. Also, my deodorant is in the trunk. I don't have 2 deodorants. Like, I have 2 lotions, one in here and one in my Planet Fitness bag. I only have 1 deodorant. My deodorant is so expensive. So I have this thing about deodorant where all of a sudden it won't work. Like, I'll use the same deodorant for 6 months or 3 years or some period of time, and then one day it won't work, and it's disgusting. And my old deodorant I really, really liked, and then all of a sudden one day it stopped working. I'm like, thanks, that's helpful. My body just like adapts. I don't know. I don't understand why that would even be true, but it's what happens. So anyway, over the decades, I've gone to more and more and more expensive deodorant. Now my deodorant is it's like $11 or $13. I don't know. It's more than $10. It's ridiculous. I mean, I use the, no aluminum, blah, blah, blah stuff. So that's part of it, but still. So I didn't want to buy 2 of them because I'm just like, come on, dude. I may end up doing that anyway, but at least I didn't right now. So I'm going to organize some more stuff in here. And then in a few minutes, I'll go outside the car and put some things away in the trunk. After I do that, then I'm going to drive over to where the doors are for Walmart and go in there. And I haven't decided what I'm going to buy in there. I'm going to think about it. So here I am at the Walmart. You can see around. A few others, but not many. So one thing is, you can see since there's this window covering is plasticky, that if at a certain light you can actually tell. Like this one you can't tell at all, but the sides you can sometimes tell that it's a window covering and not just blackout windows. That's one thing I don't like about the WeatherTech, is that it has a shiny reflection. It's unfortunate. Okay, it is 6:20 something, and I went to the bathroom at Walmart. I've already brushed my teeth, got all dressed, all the things. I got my breakfast stuff out of the trunk. I decided not to get anything at Walmart because there really wasn't anything that was like breakfasty that really seemed something that I really wanted. They don't have like hot breakfast sandwiches that I could see, and they don't have a coffee place there or anything like that. So it wasn't really like something that made me feel like money would be worth it spending a premium on that when I already have huge amounts of food in this car. So I got my food out. I'm going to take my allergy medicine and vitamins before I start driving. So I'll actually do it. That's going to be part of my before I start driving routine. Because I want to do, one of the big things I want to do on this trip is switch my routines back over. And yeah, and then I think I'll cook food on the way at a rest stop or something. But so my first night at Walmart went well, and I'm glad about it. So yeah. I think it is something that at the Walmarts that allow you to do it, it can actually be a good idea and helpful and a good solution, especially since they open at 6. You can go to the bathroom there early in the morning. Too bad they're not 24 hours, but I guess that's just not going to happen. All right, again, this is Elizabeth Off Grid, and if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe wherever that little button is. Hit the thumbs up if you found this video enjoyable or helpful to you in any way, and say hi in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye. Hey, also at Walmart number 2, this time in Idaho. And this is a much busier Walmart as far as people sleeping here. So look over there. You can see all the RVs. So obviously this is a common place. We're actually, I'm not gonna say we're close to a bunch of national parks, but it's a big city, medium city that is nearest to some national parks. After this, there's not gonna be a drive-through Panda Express. It's gonna be closer, most likely. So I'm going to see how this is. If this goes well, then this might be where I plan to stay after I leave the national parks too. I actually had gotten a Motel 6 motel room and reserved it, you know, but the thing is, now that I don't have the fridge, I don't really need to recharge batteries as much. My big battery sells 100%. So it's really not that big of a deal. And there's a Planet Fitness here that's 24/7. I'm going to see how it is tomorrow morning. I'm very excited to wash my hair. I'm actually planning to work out and everything too, depending on how it is. But it seems like Planet Fitnesses everywhere besides where I live most of the time are bigger and fancier because it's cheap. Land is cheaper here, so you can have a lot more space. I'm going to relax for a little bit more, and then I'll go into Walmart and go to the bathroom, and then I'll park in a little bit different spot than where I'm at now and hunker down for the night.